Good morning, guys. It's the 5th of December. I do believe today it's Monday, the 5th of December. Sorry that the camera is so close to my face, but it's around 7:30 a.m. right now. In Europe, it's still dark outside. I'm just walking to a gym which is very close to my house. I want to do some fasted cardio before my 9 o'clock line, and the reason I'm doing this is because I'm starting my prep to a competition which is gonna be South Africa. Guys, during salt here, so it's not slippery. But I am officially starting competition prep for a South African competition which I want to compete in April, on April 22nd. So that means I'm 20 weeks out. I decided to rather start early, give myself enough time to prep, and yeah, that's the game plan. So starting from today, I'm gonna start my mornings with oh my goodness, my eye is just tearing up badly. Anyways, so from this morning I will be starting my prep with 60-minute fasted cardio every morning until I decide to do it differently. So in the morning all I did was drink water. I had a CLA tablet and a little bit of black coffee, and after I do my cardio I'm gonna have a protein shake, train my client, then I'm gonna go home and make breakfast, and I'm gonna show you guys everything, or as much as I can, throughout my journey, because I also eat a plant-based diet. Yes, that's right, I do not eat any meat, so this is gonna be interesting. It's also interesting to me. And yeah, starting off today I set my calories at 1,800. My arm is getting tired. I'll finish up. So starting from today I set my calories at 1,800 calories per day. Most of those calories are coming from plant sources, which means most of my calories, I'm keeping my fats really very low. Most of my calories are coming from carbohydrates, and that is what makes this prep so interesting, because it's totally different. Wait, slippery. It is slippery, and that is what makes my prep so completely different from other competitors who do the standard diet. It's gonna be an interesting road. I'm excited, and we're gonna get this rolling. This morning I have a scale which shows my body weight, muscle mass, and it also shows my body fat percentage. So this morning it said that my body fat percentage is 21.9. Before, when I came back from holidays, of course it's not the most, first of all I want to say, and I'll put the name in here, what the scale's name is. Of course it's not very accurate, but if you use it consistently, it could be a means of tracking obviously your weight and obviously your body fat percentage. So it will be interesting to see throughout this prep how my body fat percentage changes relevant to my weight. My weight started this morning at 69.8. That is the highest I have weighed in a long time, but I'm sure that that's not really my weight, because I had a big cheat day yesterday, and on Saturday I also had a cheat meal, so I think I'm like plus 2 kilograms just because of that cheat meal. But nevertheless, we take it as it is. 69.8, 21.9% body fat, and prep starts today. Okay, I'm almost at the gym, so you guys kept me company, and I'm just gonna show you the entrance of the gym before I log off this video. And if you guys are excited to follow my journey, then please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you could be informed every time I load a new video. So I'm here, I train between two clubs at the moment. So this one is where I come to 2 times a week. It's called Body Gym. Okay, come to this. I'm going. I finished up my cardio. I just had time for 45 minutes, so right now I'm aiming for 1 hour, so I'll do 15 minutes with my evening workout, weight workout. Right now I'm having, this is actually a vegan chocolate protein, and I just mixed it. It looks green because I just mixed it up with some green powder, some green smoothie, which I'll show you guys in another video. So I'm just gonna sip on this now while I wait for my client, and I shouldn't be able to taste the green smoothie. A little bit, but it's chocolatey all over, so that's how I get my greens in as well. And yeah, so I have 10 minutes now to wait for my client. I just had a very quick shower, didn't do my hair or anything like that. And then I'm gonna head home and do food prep, and I'm gonna show you guys. Hey guys, I'm back home from the gym, and right now I'm just cooking up some breakfast. This will be my second meal of the day. The first meal was the shake I had in the sports club, and right now it's about 10:30. So what I do is I have 50 grams of oat bran. I kind of like oat bran more when I'm dieting compared to oats, because it just kind of like keeps me fuller longer. It has more protein inside, it has more fiber. So those are all the things that you're looking for when you are dieting. Now I weigh everything out on my kitchen scale. It's a very simple scale, nothing fancy. And I'm also gonna have 100 grams of cherries with that. Now usually when I'm dieting also I love to have strawberries, but usually when I'm dieting I love to have strawberries, but I don't have frozen strawberries in the fridge right now, so I'm just gonna go ahead with the raspberries right now. My calories are still quite high right now in the beginning, so I weigh this out on my scale. 100 grams. That's close enough, so I'll just show you guys. Okay, so this is what it looks like on my scale. 98 grams right now, that's about it. Here is my oat bran cooking, so I'm just gonna drop that right in there. And what I do is I also add in, just kind of got it burning there a little bit, but no biggie. Turn the heat down. Let that simmer for a bit, and I'm also gonna add in there a little bit of stevia to make it sweet, and some cinnamon. Okay, so this is just some ordinary cinnamon. Add that in there. When you're dieting, you have to get creative with your spices, or else you will not make it. And then I don't have powdered stevia now. I have this stevia drops, so just put in a few drops like that, and that's about it. Breakfast. And here is my breakfast. And guys, this breakfast literally took me like, I'm not even kidding, it took me like 5 minutes to make it. So you know what, there's no excuses not to have breakfast in the morning. So I'm gonna have this, and then I'm gonna show you guys how I continue my food prep for the day. Hey guys, so my kitchen is not filming friendly at all, so just gonna try and work with it here. And yeah, so right now I want to talk to you guys about food prep. Now, whenever you are dieting, whenever you are trying to shred body fat, trying to get a certain look, you most certainly need to know what do you eat. It doesn't matter how much you train, you can never out-train a bad diet. And I know this from my past experience, that it really honestly doesn't matter how much I train. If I don't really look at what I eat, I will not see those results. So what you eat is like 80% of what you're gonna achieve in the end of the day. So what I do for my for me to make it easier for me, I use MyFitnessPal app, and this app allows me to track everything what I eat. So usually I would prepare everything what I'm gonna eat the day before. So I would plan out my whole day of eating 1 day ahead of time, so that when today comes I already know what I'm gonna be eating. so that I hit a certain number. So if you see here, I hope that you can see, don't pay attention to the goal, but like food is 1,804 calories right now. Sorry, that is my goal right now, is to hit 1,800 calories per day. So what I usually do is I just put in all my food in here, what I'm gonna be eating for the day. And the nice thing about MyFitnessPal is if you have a certain product, for example this, you can actually scan the barcode right on your phone. There is a function you can scan the barcode and it immediately reads the product and it puts it in with the exact calories and so on. So I usually use MyFitnessPal and I plan out my whole day. So for example, for breakfast I first had a protein shake, which was at the gym. After that I had oat bran with some cherries. Here I just scanned the cherries package which I had, and that's how it goes on, and everything on here is already planned out for the whole day. So right now I'm gonna be reading what I have here. I'm gonna be using my kitchen scale to measure everything out, and then I'm gonna prepare everything for the rest of the day so that I know exactly what I'm able to eat and what I'm not able to eat, and that's how it's looking right now. So I will show you guys a little bit of the process in between, and I will also obviously show you the final product. And right now it's about 12 o'clock. So probably after I meal prep, I would be having another meal. Then I'm gonna work a little bit here from home, and then I'm gonna be heading out to the gym to do my own training and to train a few of my clients. So I'll see if I also can film something for you guys about my training today. But yeah, let's see how it goes right now. So I'm gonna start food prep. So right here I've got my Brussels sprouts. I want 200 grams, so I've got a 198. That's perfectly fine. I am gonna bake them in my pan, but together with my sweet potatoes and everything else. So 200 grams. Next up, sweet potato, about 400 grams. I've got 375 here, which is perfectly fine. Sometimes you just can't hit the absolute exact number, so that's close enough, and I'm going with that. So 400 grams of sweet potato. Right now I've got my red skin potatoes. Sometimes I bake my potatoes and my sweet potatoes with the skin on, but honestly sometimes I just like to take it off because I don't eat the skin anyways. So right here I have 401 grams, that's fine. So it's 400 grams. I have a bit left over, so I'm just gonna leave that in the fridge for tomorrow, and I'm gonna have this right now. Okay, so right here I have my 400 grams of sweet potato, 400 grams of white potatoes, 200 grams of Brussels sprouts, and on top of that I'm gonna add this grilled vegetables salt with spices. It's actually just a very good type of salt, which I've researched. It's the black salt. Apparently it's even better than pink Himalayan salt, which I used to use, which supposedly also keeps water in the body. So it looks like this. So I'm just gonna sprinkle a little bit of that on there. It has some pepper, a little bit of herbs in there, so just like to flavor a little bit with it. And what I also like to add is some cayenne pepper on top of my potatoes. Not too much. If you like spice, you can have a bit more. And I also like to top everything off with 100% coconut oil spray. This is not really totally fat free, but just because you use so little when you spray, it's called fat free. I like to especially use it onto the Brussels sprouts, and the potatoes I'll just add a little small layer. So I love this 100% coconut spray. So I'm gonna pop this into the oven right now, and I'll show you what it looks like when I'm done, and I'm gonna continue the rest of the food prep. Carrots, 290 grams. I need 300 grams, so that's fine. actually busy food prepping and I'm already getting hungry. Usually I should have my next meal now at 12. So I'm just gonna have one of the carrots, which I've already weighed out. It's included. While my food is baking in the oven, which takes about another 20 minutes. So far, yeah, just continuing. What I have here, and all of my day's worth, as you've seen, is 1,800 calories. So here I have the meals with the white potato, the sweet potato, and the Brussels sprouts, and they're nice and soft after I baked it in the oven for 25 minutes on 200 degrees Celsius. And these two meals are now I'm gonna have a meal, so it's gonna be like an hour and a half or 2 hours before my weight workout, and I'm gonna have one of the potato meals after my weight workout. This is just like a snack, so it's 4 clementines. They are really low calories, so I can have 4 of them, and then I have 1 banana, and I'm also gonna have this probably around my workout time. This I'm gonna save for the evening, because usually during the evening you get kind of like you want to munch on something. So tomatoes and cucumbers are a great evening snack. As you can see, I leave most of the heavy carb sources for around daytime or scheduled around my workout, whereas the less carby sources such as cucumbers, tomatoes, here I have spinach, I have cabbage, I also have carrots down there, and I have some pumpkin, and I have some pumpkin in here. So this I'm gonna divide up into 2 meals right now, and then I'm gonna show you guys what it all looks like. So this is going in here, and then I have these 2 meals and this and all of that. Yeah, so that might look like a lot of food, but this is why I'm so interested to show you guys what a plant-based diet looks like. Plants have much less calories for the amount of food that you get, so you have to eat, actually your portion sizes are gonna be bigger than if you're gonna have a piece of steak in here or a piece of salmon. That's gonna be heavy in calories, whereas the size is gonna be very small, and then you can add just a little bit of veggies on the side of it. And this is probably one of the main things why, or not maybe one of the main things, the main thing why I do a plant-based diet is because of the health benefits. I am too concerned about my health, and all the studies that I've read so far lead that animal sources are the main source of so many types of diseases. I can't even begin with it. Some of the worst diseases obviously being heart disease, having cancer. Those things are highly related with animal sources of protein such as red meat or casein protein and so on. So for my health's sake, even if I want to be an athlete, even if I want to succeed, I also want to put my health as one of the #1 things. Like, we do enough to ourselves with the pollution in the air and so on, that we can, the only thing that we really can take control of is the food that we eat every single day. So I made that commitment some time ago that I want to follow a plant-based diet, and even though my goals as an athlete have changed since then, I'm not going to change back my diet to the standard bodybuilding diet full of protein just because I want to succeed. I'm going to try and make this plant-based diet work. So that is why I'm sticking to my decision to follow a plant-based diet, which is high carbs, low fat. That's what I do. And yeah, so for your main source of calories coming from plants, your overall volume of food is gonna be higher. So you will be eating bigger meals, which I find that very satisfying. And actually the bodybuilding type diet of having, you know, very tiny meals, that was very difficult for me to stick to, and probably one of the main reasons why I never competed as an athlete, because I just couldn't stick. That's my honest opinion. I couldn't stick to the very small portions. I couldn't stand feeling hungry all of the time. Whereas if I have bigger meals with plant sources of protein, I can still stick to my amount of calories which I eat every day, but I get more volume, so which means I feel fuller at the end of the day. Okay, so that is just me like blabbling on. I'm gonna put those 2 meals, and I'm gonna see you guys, if not in the gym, then I'll check in with you guys tonight. It's now almost 10 p.m. in the evening. I just came home back from the gym. I really hope you guys enjoyed my vlog, and if you did, please subscribe so that you can follow my journey all the way to April in South Africa. And that's gonna conclude this vlog. So I'm gonna say goodnight to you guys. I'm gonna finish up my last meal and catch you in the next one.